Hey everybody, I'm Kris. For a company that's only been around since 2012, A-Audio seems to have come quite a long way. When we got the chance to review their flagship wired headphones, the Legacies, we jumped at the chance. Open up the box and the first thing you'll find are the headphones. Underneath is the hardshell case, which contains everything else. Open it up and you'll find a pouch. Tucked inside that pouch are a cleaning cloth, plastic bag containing 2 cables and a 1/4-inch adapter, 2 AAA batteries, and the warranty card and a quick guide on installing the batteries. Underneath the pouch, you'll find the proper manual. The materials list immediately makes the headphones' chunky, semi-industrial look make a lot more sense. The headphones use anti-vibration aluminum for the ear cups, while the build is steel with zinc hinges and chrome plating on the outside. That reads like the headphones should weigh about 25 pounds, and they certainly aren't light as a feather, but they do weigh in at a modest 11.2 ounces. The use of almost over-the-top materials extends to the ear pads as well, which are made using memory foam. This turns out to be worth it, as my first thought when trying on the headphones for the first time was, wow, these are really comfortable. Luckily, this didn't wear off over time either. The headphones remained very comfortable throughout testing. While these headphones only offer connectivity of the wired variety, it's far from the bare-bones approach taken by many headphones. Each ear cup has its own multi-use 3.5mm jack. You can plug the cable running from your music source into either of these to listen to music, and either will work. The jack that is left free then becomes a line out, allowing you to run the other cable to another pair of headphones or a speaker. I'm hard-pressed to think of a situation in which I'd actually need to do this, but it's nice to know that I can. The remote has 3 buttons, but with an iOS device it works a little differently than most. The plus and minus buttons only control volume, while the middle button controls everything else. Tapping it once will pause and resume music playback or answer and end calls. Tapping it twice skips music forward, and tapping it 3 times skips backward. These headphones have 3 modes: passive, ANC, and enhanced bass. The latter 2 options require 2 included AAA batteries to be inserted into the left ear cup. The passive mode, of course, will work without any batteries. The ability to use these sans batteries is a major plus and a big part of why the score for this part of the review is so high. A-Audio doesn't offer its own estimated playback time, so it's tough to pin a number on battery life. What I can say is that the included AAA batteries lasted through the entire testing process and then roughly a week of listening on and off. I can't say for certain how long I was draining the batteries during my usage, but it seems that 2 batteries should get you a decent amount of playtime. In passive mode, lows are quite powerful, providing a nice foundation to the rest of the frequencies without becoming overly boomy or mushy. Activating the ANC thins the bass out a bit, but flipping the switch to the bass enhancer brings back the bass and then some, making the sub-bass a bit more powerful without adding mud. Guitars sounded great in passive mode, but activating ANC or even the bass enhancer robs a little of the low-mid character. Vocals got a boost with both ANC and bass enhancer, and vocal fry came through more than it normally would. This comes from a boost in the 1 to 1.5 kHz range when ANC is activated. Likely because this is the range where most voices, and therefore most office noise, can be found. The highs provide a nice amount of detail but are still quite smooth. The multi-layered percussion on Tobin Sprout's Martini are nicely represented. Even when activating ANC, I never heard much harshness in the highs. Soundstage is very nice in passive mode. Turning on either ANC or bass enhancer seems to narrow things out a bit, but not too much. Because of this, along with the numerous issues I mentioned above, my preferred listening setting was passive mode, which is a far cry from headphones like the Bose Quiet Comfort 25, which are just okay when unpowered. The noise cancellation wasn't very effective when music wasn't playing. It thinned out the sound of a nearby TV, but I could still hear dialogue very cleanly. With music playing, ANC cuts sound dramatically compared to playing music at the same volume in passive mode. We can't find much fault in anything the Legacies do or don't do per se. It's just that so many headphones out there do the same or better in the same price range. The Bose Quiet Comfort 25, for example, have much better noise cancellation at the same price of $299. Forget the noise cancellation, and there are a ton of better headphones out there for less money. Still, if you like the style, these are absolutely worth a look. We're giving the A-Audio Legacy over-ears an 8.5 out of 10. And that's it for this one, everybody. For all the details, check out the full review over at SoundGuys.com. And if you want to stay caught up with what we're up to, check out our newsletter. A link to sign up is down in the description. Like the video, let us know, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Kris. Thanks for watching.